Welcome to lesson 32, Gerunds and Infinitives. In this lesson, we will explore two important verb forms in English grammar. Gerunds and infinitives are verb forms that function as nouns in a sentence. Understanding when and how to use them is essential for building correct and natural-sounding English sentences. Let us get started. So what exactly is a gerund? A gerund is a noun that is made from a verb by adding ing to the end of it. For example, the verb read becomes reading when we turn it into a gerund. Now you can use a gerund in three different ways in a sentence. First, as the subject. For example, reading helps you learn English. Here, reading is the subject of the sentence. Second, as a complement. For example, her favorite hobby is reading. In this case, reading completes the meaning of the sentence. And third, as the object. For example, I enjoy reading. Here, reading is the object of the verb enjoy. Let us now look at more examples of gerunds in sentences. Reading helps you learn English. Here, reading is the subject. Brushing your teeth is important. In this sentence, brushing is what the sentence is about. Smoking causes lung cancer. Again, smoking acts as the subject. Her favorite hobby is reading. Here, reading works as the complement. I like swimming. Swimming is the object of the verb like. I enjoy reading. Reading is the object of the verb enjoy. He likes watching TV. Watching is the object of the verb likes. Notice that in all these examples, the gerund always ends in ing, and it functions just like a noun in the sentence. Now, can gerunds be negative? Yes, absolutely. To make a gerund negative, you simply add the word not before the gerund. Let us see some examples. He enjoys not working. In this sentence, not working is a negative gerund. It means he takes pleasure in the state of not doing work. The best thing for your health is not smoking. Here, not smoking is the negative gerund acting as the complement. So remember, just place not right before the gerund to make it negative. Now let us move on to infinitives. An infinitive is the to form of the verb. It is simply the word to, followed by the base form of the verb. For example, the infinitive form of the verb learn is to learn. Just like gerunds, infinitives can also be used in three ways. First, as the subject. To learn is important. Here, to learn is the subject of the sentence. Second, as the complement. The most important thing is to learn. In this case, to learn completes the meaning. And third, as the object. He wants to learn. Here, to learn is the object of the verb wants. Let us look at more examples of infinitives in action. To learn is important. The infinitive to learn serves as the subject. The most important thing is to learn. Here it is the complement. He wants to learn. In this case, to learn is the object. He likes to watch TV. Here, to watch is the object of likes. She came to collect her passport. The infinitive to collect shows the purpose of her coming. I am calling to ask you about Dad. Again, to ask explains the reason for the call. We decided to leave. Here, to leave is the object of the verb decided. Notice that every infinitive starts with the word to, followed by the base form of the verb. Just like gerunds, infinitives can also be made negative. To make an infinitive negative, you add the word not before the infinitive. Here are the examples. I decided not to go to London. In this sentence, not to go is the negative infinitive. It means the speaker chose against going. He asked me not to be late. Here, not to be is the negative infinitive. He made a request for the other person to avoid being late. So the pattern is simple. Place not right before the to form of the verb. Let us quickly recap what we have learned in this lesson. A gerund is formed by adding ing to a verb. It functions as a noun in a sentence. For example, reading is fun. To make a gerund negative, you place the word not before it. An infinitive is the to form of a verb, such as to learn. It can also function as a noun in a sentence. To make an infinitive negative, you simply add not before the infinitive. Both gerunds and infinitives can be used as the subject, the complement, or the object of a sentence. That wraps up our lesson on gerunds and infinitives. Practice using them in your own sentences, and you will see how natural they become.